Hey there, I'm Kato. Over the next 2 months, I will be visiting all the 50 states in America and having a hamburger or a variation of a hamburger in each state. I have already visited 12 states, so make sure you check out those videos. And to show your love and support, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Today, I will be going to my 13th state, and that 13th state will be Minnesota. So let's go. I just landed in Minnesota. The city is Minneapolis, St. Paul. There are two cities here, and now I'm just trying to find a way to get into the city. It is still early morning. My flight got here at around 7 a.m. and now I will try to get into the city, maybe get a light breakfast before I can get a burger. If you come to Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul area and you're trying to get into the city in an inexpensive, affordable, economical way, you can use their train system here they have set up. Once you get here, they have these machines set up and you can purchase your tickets from here. So if you're here for a day, I am getting the 6-hour pass because it's a lot more economical and makes more sense to pay $4.50 for 6 hours versus $2.50 for just one ticket. And obviously it depends what your needs are, and then you go from there. I am here in downtown Minneapolis on a cloudy, cold, and lightly rainy day, and I am headed to a donut place called Cardigan Donuts, and they're supposed to have some of the best donuts here in Minneapolis. So I'm about 2.5 blocks away. I tried the donut at Cardigan Donuts. Got only one donut, but then the person working there, she was so nice. They had a broken old-fashioned donut, so they also let me try that one as well. And the one I got was strawberry French toast. The dough tasted like French toast, and then there was strawberry filling inside of it. And then the second one, old-fashioned, they were both decent. Out of the two, I like the old-fashioned more than the strawberry French toast. So, and they had, like, as you saw, they had like so many other flavors, but they were okay in my opinion. It's still pretty early in the morning, and I think I want to try one more donut. So there is another donut place about 20-25 minutes away. And since I have the time, I am gonna go try this place as well. So let's go. Alright, so after about a 20 to 25 minute bus ride, I have reached the second donut shop that is pretty popular here in Minneapolis, Minnesota. And the name of that donut shop is Glam Doll Donuts. And I am here. Let's take a look at it. Is pink. The theme is pink. So I tried two donuts at Glam Doll. One of them was called raspberry cheesecake and the other one was called puppy chow. The raspberry cheesecake, it was good. It had like a cheesecake like filling on the inside, and then like the frosting was raspberry flavored. And then the second one was puppy chow. The puppy chow was basically a regular donut with chocolate frosting and some puppy chow on top of it. And overall, if I had to choose, this place had, like, they had a large variety of donuts with different flavors. If I had to choose one donut from here, I would probably choose the raspberry cheesecake flavored donut. The other one, it was, I think, a little bit plain, and yeah, so I would go with the raspberry cheesecake donut. The thing I liked about Glam Doll was how the decor was, how they had set up the place. Like, it had like a 1950s, 60s, like an old theme. So I kind of like that. And then their whole thing is Glam Doll, and from that era. So that was kind of a nice touch. When I compare donuts, I compare them to the last time I had a good donut. And the last time I had a good donut was in Hawaii. So if you have not done so, make sure you check out that video, because that's the last time I had a good donut, was in Hawaii. When I say good, I mean like great. Like, I would tell people, hey, you gotta go. So if you're in Hawaii, make sure you go to Leonard's, because they have good donuts. But then I go back and forth, and I get into a debate in my head, is because, are those really donuts? Because when you say donut, you're thinking about American donuts, which I had at Cardigans and now Glam Doll. And what I had in Hawaii was a Portuguese donut. And so that's a back and forth kind of debate. But there, even at Leonard's, their sign said that malasadas are Portuguese donuts. So a donut is a donut, doesn't matter if it's American or if it's Portuguese. And those donuts I really enjoy. So if you're in Honolulu, make sure you go to Leonard's and just get a plain malasadas. That one was the plain ones are probably the best ones. The other two flavors I tried, they were good too, but the plain one was the best. And make sure they're fresh. Right. No more donuts, guys. We are in Minnesota to get burgers. And where are we gonna go for burger? What kind of burger are we gonna get? So when you come to Minnesota, you have to get a Juicy Lucy. And guess what, guys? I'm not getting a Juicy Lucy. I'm not getting 2 Juicy Lucy's. I'm gonna get 3 Juicy Lucy's. And just to give you guys a preview, I'm gonna go to 3 restaurants and try their Juicy Lucy's. So after I had the donuts at Glam Doll Donuts, I got on the number 18 bus. The number 18 bus dropped me off, and then I had to hop on the 23 bus, and 23 bus dropped me here on the corner of 38th Street and Cedar Street. And now I have to walk about 1 to 2 blocks to go to the first restaurant to try the Juicy Lucy. The first restaurant I'm going to is called Matt's Bar. They're one of the popular restaurant that sell the Juicy Lucy, and this is the restaurant that Obama, when he was the president, he came here and he ate something. There's no video of him eating it, but there's a video of him going into this restaurant, and it is raining lightly. I hope it doesn't start pouring. So I am walking quickly to this restaurant. So this is the restaurant number 1 I will go to. There are 2 more. There's actually, I had only planned to go to Matt's Bar and Grill, and the second one I wanted to go to is called 5-8 Club. But somebody told me that Nook they also have a good Juicy Lucy. So if there is time and if I have room in the stomach, I will try Nook as well, because Matt's Bar and Grill and 5-8 Club, they're like nationally recognized for having a good Juicy Lucy. But sometimes the popular places end up disappointing you. I doubt it with these two places that they will disappoint, but sometimes it is good to get a second opinion, or in this case a third opinion. It is raining and there is snow and puddles on the ground, so I will see you guys when I reach Matt's Bar and Grill. So I'm standing outside here in the rain outside of Matt's Bar. Supposedly they're home of the original Juicy Lucy, and they told me that they will not serve me because I am going to be recording myself eating a burger, and they said if I want to do that I have to give them 3 to 4 days of advance notice. So I came all the way to Minnesota to eat a Juicy Lucy, and Matt's Bar and Grill, they said since you're recording you have to give us 3 to 4 days of advance notice, because it is our food you're eating and it is our food you're recording while you're eating it. You need to give us a notice. So I guess I won't be giving I won't be trying Matt's Bar and Grill, their Juicy Lucy. I won't be eating it. So luckily there is 5-8 Grill, and that's where I will be headed. I'm at 5-8 Club now, and I will at least try to get one burger here in Minnesota so I can keep this journey going. So let's go inside and let's see how this place is. I just had a burger, the Juicy Lucy, here at 5-8 Club, and yeah, the burger, before I get into the burger, I just want to say the people at this restaurant were amazing. If you guys are ever in Minneapolis, come to 5-8 Club, and the person who brought me my food, her name is Chrissy. She was amazing. She was so nice, so friendly. So this was my first time having a Juicy Lucy. Over here at 5-8 Club, they have like different variations of the Juicy Lucy. I decided to go with the original, the classic that comes with American cheese inside of it. The other variation, you know, they come with different kind of cheeses. I decided to go with the original. It came with pickles, and you have the option of grilled onions or raw onions. I chose grilled onions, and they also give you mustard on the side, and I like mustard, so I decided to add mustard to the burger. So when you first bite into the burger, you know, you get the bread. Okay, next, because I had mustard on it, I tasted the mustard. Next, you bite into the meat. You don't taste the cheese right away, but once you're biting through the meat, and then, like, you know, you break the meat, and you know, once the meat is broken, that is when the melted cheese that is inside of between the two patties of meat that have been put together, you know, it just comes oozing out. And I waited because I did my research before coming here. If you like bite right away into the burger, the cheese is hot and it will burn your mouth. So I let the burger sit for like a few minutes before I decided to bite into it. And the cheese was still warm, but it was not so hot that I burnt my mouth. Overall, Juicy Lucy, it's a good burger. It's something different. I enjoyed it. Alright, so after the 5-8 Club, I decided to try this restaurant called The Nook, and I walked over here to a bus stop, but supposedly the bus is not running coming to this stop because of some construction going on. So, and it's raining, it's cold, and my jacket is already wet from the first walk I did in the rain, and now this little walk I did to come to this bus station. So I'm not going to, like, you know, risk walking any further in this cold and rain. So I decided to call an Uber because I think it is the safer choice at this point. So once the Uber comes and I get to the next restaurant called the Nook, I will see you guys then. All right, so the Uber dropped me here on the corner of Hamlin and Randolph Street, and that is where the second place that I want to get this Juicy Lucy burger is located. And this restaurant is called Nook. It's a restaurant slash bar, and their sign says a small place with big burgers. And they have been in business for a while, you know, so let's check this place out. I just had a burger at Nook, and the burger at Nook was great. The person who was taking care of me, she told me that even though like the other two restaurants claim to have invented the Juicy Lucy, she told me that they perfected it. And she was right, you know, because this burger, you know, the burger at 5 and 8 Club was very good. Like it was good. The meat was good. The bread was good. It was fresh, and you know that cheese coming out of the burger, it was good. But their burger, you know, when I bit into it, so much cheese came out. Like the cheese was everywhere, and after like the initial burst of cheese oozing out of the burger, like the cheese kept coming out. Like even after I took a couple of bites, like cheese kept coming out. There was like so much cheese in there. Like this was a juicy burger, and it was a really good experience. Both restaurants, 5 and 8 and Nooks, I recommend both of these burgers. They have good burgers, good Juicy Lucy's. Well, at 5 and 8 Club, they call their burgers Juicy Lucy. Over here at Nooks, they call their burger Juicy Nookie burger. So they don't call their burgers Juicy Lucy. So I would recommend both of them. You can try either one. You won't be disappointed. And also their service, friendliness is top notch. So I would recommend both of these places.
What's your name? Hamza Mohammed.
Okay, so we got new fans, right?
Right.
New fans for the channel.
Right.
All right. All right. Where are you guys from? You're born here? And how about you? And you are from? Somalia? Okay. Nice to meet you guys. Yeah. Now I'm waiting at the train station, and I'm going to this mall where somebody recommended me that there is a tea shop and they sell really good tea. And after having 4 donuts and 2 burgers with French fries, I need some tea right now. So that is where I'm headed. So once the train gets here, we will go try some tea. Alright guys, so here in Minneapolis, St. Paul, there is a large community of people from Somalia. So in here they have like a mini mall. Like it kind of reminds me of the Middle East, how they have like souks in Middle East, like a bazaar where like people have like little stalls set up. I'm here right now in this little mall with all kinds of Somalian clothing, Somalian other Somalian merchandise you can buy. And one of my friends, he told me that there is a good tea place, Somalian tea, that you can get here in this souk, this mall, this area. So as you can see, a lot of Somalian clothing. Alright, so the name of this place is called Hamdi Coffee, best tea. And we're gonna try some tea over here.
Okay, my name is Mohammed. I'm one of the co-owner's sons, and I work here. So basically what we have here is basically water, just hot water. We boil it, and after it boils, we add sugar, tea. We let that simmer for about like 15 minutes. After that, we add ginger, nutmeg, and cardamom again. We let it boil again. After we boil it, and just cook throughout we just put it on one of these big sinks right here.
So this is a tea?
Yeah, that's the tea.
Oh yeah.
Smells good. Huh?
Smells good. Yeah. Smells real good. So all those spices, they go in here.
Yeah. So this is the cardamom right here.
This is the cardamom, okay.
Broken up into pieces. This is the ginger right here.
This is ginger, okay.
Yeah. This is the nutmeg, I guess. And this is the tea we use.
This is a tea.
Yeah. Give it a little cream. Like we're making some coffee, a little foam. One thing about Somali people is they love their foam. Back home, they drink camel milk. Made from like camel udder, so it produces a lot of foam.
Okay.
So they love the foam, so that's one thing they love the most, which is the foam. That's why we usually use this machine to put a little foam on there.
Okay.
Other than that, the tea tastes good. Let me get the camera here. You see how it tastes. First time trying Somali tea, man. Sweet, yeah.
Yeah, and then you can taste all those spices in
All the
there.
flavors in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Not everyday coffee, man. Sometimes you gotta start drinking tea.
No, it's good.
It's good.
Yeah, I actually like it more than coffee though.
More coffee, yeah. All right.
Good.
Final boarding call for Detroit, flight 1456. All ticket and confirmed passengers need to be on board Detroit out of G Gulf 12.
So this is a good times. State 13 is done. 37 more states to go. I will see you in the next one. Till then, take care.